Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms is a document on the Canadian Constitution that outlines the many rights and freedoms of Canada's citizens.
The first part of the Charter is the Guarantee of Rights and Freedoms, which, as it sounds, guarantees that every citizen has the rights and freedoms laid out in the Charter.
Next are the fundamental freedoms. They're very basic freedoms that absolutely everyone has.
The first of these freedoms is the freedom of religion, meaning that you are free to practice whatever religion you want.
Next is the freedom of thought, belief, opinion, and expression, which means you can think, believe, and express yourself any way you want.
Another freedom is the freedom to assemble peacefully, so you can get together with friends to protest something, so long as it is done peacefully.
The last fundamental freedom is the freedom to join whatever groups you want and to associate with whoever you want. There is no one you can or cannot associate with.
After fundamental freedoms are democratic rights, which are rights that have to do with democracy.
These include the right of every Canadian citizen who is 18 or older to vote in government elections.
Another right is that no parliament can continue for more than 5 years. After that time, another election must be held.
However, in special cases such as war, invasion, or rebellion, Parliament can continue for longer.
It is also necessary for Parliament to meet at least once every year.
Next are mobility rights, which state that every Canadian citizen has the right to enter and leave Canada when they want.
Every citizen has the right to move to and live in whatever province or territory they want.
After are the legal rights, which deal with a person's rights within the legal system. The first of these is the right to life, liberty, and security.
Next are the rights to not be unreasonably searched, detained, or imprisoned, so you can't be put in jail for no reason.
If you are arrested, you have several different rights, such as the right to speak to a lawyer immediately and the right to be told why you have been arrested.
If you are charged with having committed a crime, there are several rights that go along with that, such as the right to be informed of your offense, the right to be trialed within a reasonable amount of time, and to be trialed by a jury, to be thought of as innocent until proven guilty, and to get a reasonable bail.
One right is that no one has the right to subject someone else to cruel and unusual punishment. Another is that if you do not speak the language of the court proceedings, you have the right to an interpreter.
Next are equality rights, which state that everyone is equal under the law. You cannot be discriminated against based on your race, national or ethnic origin, religion, sex, age, or disability.
The next section has to do with Canada's official languages, English and French. Both languages are equal in all federal agencies and throughout Canada.
One of the last sections in the Charter has to do with the education of minority languages.
It states that if your first language, English or French, is a minority language in your province or territory, you have the right to have your children educated in that language.
The final section deals with the enforcement of the Charter.
It states that if you believe your rights have been violated, you can go to court and ask for a remedy.
If you prove that your rights are violated, you can be given compensation, which means repayment, in the form of money, an apology, or something else that the court decides upon.